You are first, you are special. Hold it over everybody's head. Oh my God, hug! Oh my God, hug!
I love you so much.
Oh my God, hug! Oh my God, hug!
I love you so much.
Ha ha, ha ha. Yes. You hear the crowd? Oh, come on in, everybody. Y'all don't need to be looking at my bathroom. Well, it's another day and we're feeling great. Time to put another stream in front of your face. Unless you got something better to do. New two-sided tape on the fake mustache. Have a question for Alf, you can just ask. And there's someone wishing a bad day to you. Two's got to handle. Two's got to handle. Two's got to handle. Two's got to handle. Whoa. Two's got to handle. Whoa. Two's got to handle. What up, everybody? It's the Two's Got to Handle show. How we doing? Yeah. Second. Thank you so much for being second, Shadow. Better than you. Yes. We've got Shadow X1X, fresh off celebrating her 400th follower on her stream channel. Kudos to you. Welcome on in, everybody, and thank you so much, Bridget Gabala, for being first. Two wonderful streamers being first and second in my chat. It's fascinating what that toilet do. Oh, the things I do to that toilet. It better not learn how to write a book, is all I have to say about my toilet. It better not learn how to write a book. Yes. Shadow is playing Borderlands 4. Bridget, I didn't give you a shout out. Oh my god. Bridge. There we go. We've got... you've been playing Silksong, or are about to play Silksong. How have you been enjoying Silksong? I've been enjoying it. I've been having a hard freaking time finding people that like Silksong. Every time I bring up the fact that I'm playing Silksong, everyone wants to tell me their like arguments against Silksong, and I'm just like, yeah. I enjoy it. You'll play it Friday for the first time. Have you played Hollow Knight? So my thing, I started Hollow Knight like 3 times over the years, never really stuck. But for some reason, I'm really liking the progression of Silksong, and it's a beautiful game. The areas are all kind of different. Maybe that's part of it, because when I think of Hollow Knight, I just think of the color black and blue, the 2 colors, and it's just that the whole game. Never played a Hollow Knight game. I'll be interested to see how you enjoy it, and I'll be checking your stream of that tomorrow. But yeah, I've been enjoying. It's difficult, but it's a really tight platformer. Okay, Bruce, we'll introduce you in a second. Anywho, thank you. I will need help for sure. Yeah, and I mean, I'm of the mind there are billions of games I want to play, so I am not gonna brush off checking out a guide or a YouTube video. I just want to, because it's still going to be a difficult game you have to play. Anyway, we have a lot to do today, but we can't do any of it without saying hello to the co-host to end all co-hosts. It's Master Bruce. Look at the boy. Look at the beautiful boy, 4 legs and a tail. Look at him. But Bridget, you're getting ready for work. Shadow, how is your day going so far? I hope that you are doing well. Well, he's looking at that treat dispenser, but we have rules here. I think this is the closest I get to one of those UNICEF commercials. For the price of a cup of coffee a day, you could give Master Bruce treats. There it is. Thank you so much. Been simming and watching. Has that Sims update been live? I'm not really into the world of the Sims, but I know you. Have you been searching for butterflies? Yeah, Rachel ain't here though. Gotta pick up that Rachel slack if she ain't here. We gotta get treats to the boy. That is usually the first things.
Bad day to you.
Bad day to you. Also, thank you for reminding me. Halloween night, October 31st, 10:30 p.m. Eastern, 8:30 p.m. Mountain. It will be the Friday Night Evil Halloween special starring Evil Scott. You've caught 9 so far. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. Is it a nice peaceful? Because it reminds me of like something you do in like Animal Crossing or something. Like collect the butterflies and then donate them to a local aviary. Butterfly sanctuary, whatever. Be a good time. They wait. Them catch it with net. Yes. We can put it in an aviary. Yeah. So you can all visit all the butterflies you have caught, ripped from their lives. They were living a carefree butterfly. That'd be a funny character, like a butterfly that's stressed, because you don't think a butterfly is just like, God, I gotta get to the flower, then I gotta get to the leaf, and then I gotta get, oh God, it's like and this is kind of a bastardized Brian Regan joke, because he had a joke about how people who work at a butterfly sanctuary is probably the least stressful job in the world. But yeah, carefree life of a butterfly. Let's think of it now. Yeah, that'd be something else. What is going on with that t-shirt? I've had this t-shirt for months, Scott. You haven't seen this one before? It is one of my go-to stream shirts. The classic Janet Jackson 90s pose. I think this was an album cover of her. I know it was on Rolling Stone cover, but there's this really cool website, everybodyskates.com, and it has like cool shirts and stuff. Yes. Welcome on in, Scott K. Scott K.
Ba-ba-da-boom.
Voice mod wavelength mix. Oh, that's the other thing. Okay. Well, everybody, it's about time to get a phone call from somebody. Yep. Hold on one second. 2scott2handl. Hello. Hey there. Did you
Shadow.
Did you put a boost?
X1X.
Did you put a booster seat on this thing? Yeah. No, I don't know why that's. Go back to slouching, Scott. What the hell? Usually it lines up better. So many calls. Who else is on the line, Scott? Are you double? Hold on. Let me check the other line. 2scott2handl. It's me, asshole. That's right. That's right. Hold on a second. I have to get rid of somebody. Hey, Scott. Yeah? I got somebody else on the line. I'll have to talk to you later. Oh, okay. All right. Bye. All right, bye. Okay. Hello. Yeah, that's right, bitch. You are in my control. I tell you what to play. What game are we playing? No. You tell me what game. Shut up! Anywho, the game you will be playing today is a PS1 throwback game. Oh, I played a lot of those last year. It's a big thing. Shut up! It is called Crow Country, and that's all I know about it. It will scare you, or it will be just like a nice cozy thing that you will click around with for a couple hours and be like, that was something else. I do say that. That's right, you do say that. Anywho, I will see your progress on the stream. I hope you will shit your pants and cry like a baby. That's my intention. Wow, you're a real asshole. All right, I'm gonna leave because it's kind of hurting me, hunching my back, getting his mouth going. Okay, bye. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't move the camera or anything, but all of a sudden, my mouth was all the way. Live television. See, you don't get this on your pre-recorded streams, on your Peacocks and your HBO Maxes and your NBCs and your whatever. This is real shit. This is what it used to be like back in the day. All right, everybody. All right, we need to move. Does it work? Does the controller work? Does the controller work? Oh, shit. Okay. All right, okay. All right. Let's do a bit. All right, Shadow, you picked readings from The Sensuous Woman. Please, let me get to the music. Where's the music? Where's the music button? We don't usually do this thing. Okay. And of course, we've got to have a disclaimer because The Sensuous Woman was written many, many years ago, and the views and opinions of The Sensuous Woman do not necessarily reflect those of 2scott2handl, Master Bruce, Evil Scott, Alf, or any of their subsidiaries. Okay. Get me wet before work. Well, we're going to try. Anywho. Shadow, please give me 3 non-sexy nouns and 2 non-sexy verbs. All right. Red Bull. Sims. Pumpkin. And give me 2 non-sexy verbs. This will be great, hopefully. Let me see. Maybe, where is that book? No, like run, jump verbs. I guess sponge can be a verb. Okay. Waddling. There you go. Thank you. Okay. All right, here we go. Let's see where we left off. We don't do this bit all that often. Let's see. We were last... This is chapter 17. Where to meet men. There's some women who could drop a handkerchief in the middle of a deserted forest and suddenly there would be 3 men there to pick it up. I, alas, have never been an instant mail magnet and have always had to go where the men are to get my handkerchiefs retrieved. But it's certainly worth the trip. Unless you live at the North Pole or in the middle of the Sahara Desert, it's easy enough to find hundreds of specimens of the opposite sex. Just go out on the street or to a football game. You'll stumble over enough men to last Catherine the Great and you a lifetime. But let's look at this practically. It's not enough to go to an area populated by men. You must also be able to sort out the impossibles quickly and get yourself in the company of men who are likely to interest you. The 100% impossibles are easy to pick out. Boys under the age of 10, the blatant homosexual, latent is something else again, that's harder, and the senile are good examples of complete time wasters. This book the under the age of 10, let's move that way up. Let's see the views and the opinions of the Centuries Word. Welcome on in, Nerd Heart. You picked a hell of a time. Don't date. Don't date any men under the age of 20. Just for the sake. Just don't date. Just don't date. I'm gonna close the book. This kind of like negates anything else that is gonna be said in the chapter. Because they're also like, well, is he under 10? It's like, maybe. Anyway. The Almost Impossibles could be subtitled Stay Away Unless You Can Absorb a Great Deal of Pain, because they come with a big bag of troubles. These men include alcoholics, criminals, the insane, obsessive gamblers, sadists, masochists, dope pushers, drug addicts, pimps, Don Juans, the permanently bedridden. Yeah. So don't go to Charlie Bucket's house and try and date one of his grandparents. They are unless you offer them a trip to a chocolate factory, they ain't getting out of that bed. Watch out for those 11-year-old alcoholics. They're the worst. They don't know how to hold anything. All right. Okay. Permanently bedridden, religious fanatics, and men who refuse to work. Hey, screw that golden ticket. That's right. We are weeding them out, aren't we? The next group are men you couldn't like no matter what. They may be somebody's adorables, but not yours. Perhaps they weigh 380 pounds, smell, and spit on the floor, or they paw you every chance they get and scratch their Red Bull in public. Are slimy, oily, evil, or unbearably crude, stupid, dirty, or sly, and you know instantly you can't stand them, and no amount of exposure could change your mind. With that charming group disposed of, you are now ready to focus on the possibles and the probables. To be able to measure quickly the potential of a possible takes experience. Lots of dating and loving experience with different kinds of men, so your radar can pick up the signals that will enable you to assess speedily the ones who aren't your type. For instance, if your teeth start to chatter at the very word chill, let alone the actuality of a drafty room, and you meet a delightful man one January day at a party who says he never wears an overcoat, let that warning sign register, for he probably sleeps in a room with no heat and the windows open, even if it's 10 degrees below zero outside. I found the perfect guy, but he sleeps with the window open. You'd have pneumonia within a week or taking up housekeeping with him. That is, after you recovered from that nasty head cold. Be nice, though, and pass him on to your friend who's such a winter sports nut. I live in a state of scratching my Red Bull constantly. And it's that season where that Red Bull just acts up more often than usual. Just sounds like my husband. I guess I messed up. You gotta start over, Nerd Heart. Damn. Get this book. You gotta get this book. One of the most beautiful love affairs of my life finally disintegrated under the pressure of our entirely different inner clocks. I am a night owl. The later it gets, the livelier I get. The minute the dawn begins to sneak through my window, I turn to lead. Morning is an agony for me. I can't think, I can't move, I can't talk. My head aches and my stomach turns over at the sight or smell of food. This lady's got some problems. He, unfortunately, was the reverse. Along about 10 in the evening, no matter how sparkling I was, he began to fade out. But come 5 or 6 in the morning, he was prodding me awake with a steady stream of conversation about the world situation, what we were going to do that day, what did I think about this, what did I think about that. Then he would bounce joyfully out of bed and wait eagerly for me to fix that 6-course breakfast. What the? 15 years wasted. 6-course breakfast? The fuck? I love making food for a man. Huh? 6 courses, though. Toast twice? What are we doing? 6-course breakfast, beginning with the freshly squeezed orange juice, 4.5 minute eggs, and so on. The only way I was able to fix those breakfasts and talk to him in the morning was to stay up all night. 3 months of practically no sleep and I collapsed. He, all concern and loving attention, insisted that from then on he would get up silently by himself and fix his own breakfast. It didn't work. He can't cook, and he was unhappy and lonely, not sharing what was the best part of the day for him. We called our love affair off. What is this, The Hobbit? Now he wants second breakfast? That's like 12, 14 courses. Ever since that experience, I have learned never to give my heart to an early morning dynamo, and it takes me practically no time at all to spot one. This does mean that you have to give up some real prizes. I passed on a handsome, sexy, bright, and wealthy widower with 3 children to a neighbor of mine 4 years ago after just one date. Over dinner, he had told me that every morning during the winter, he and the children skied for an hour before breakfast. You should really eat something before you ski. Anyway. In summer, they went for invigorating 2-mile swims in the icy dawn. What he was looking for was a woman to marry who could share the beauty of this ritual. Even if I had been able to handle the time element, I'd have failed the athletic test. I can barely make it across the width of a junior wading pool without drowning. There was no question in my mind I was not the lady for that gentleman. That early morning dynamo. Woo! That's when the wood happens, though. There are many possibilities that you can learn to discard quickly and save both of your time. If you enjoy only Mozart and Beethoven, and he is the lead man in a rock and roll group, you are probably doomed as long-term lovers. I don't care if he does have hypnotic eyes and exudes sex. Save your emotional energies for someone more promising. If you are a gourmet cook and he insists on pouring half a bottle of ketchup on everything he eats, you are going to begin hating him every time you have to face him across the dining table. Send him on to your girlfriend who cooks. It's like this. This guy didn't work for me. Maybe Brenda will like him. Send him on to your girlfriend who cooks everything, including tomatoes and ketchup. There are some possibles who are nice, do interesting work, have money in the bank, take well to children and married life, are attractive looking, have everything to recommend them really, but no matter how much you like them as people, as lovers, they don't turn you on. My personal opinion on this is that if, after you give the man a real try, there's no chemistry between you, you should pass him on to your sister and or turn him into a friend. These are just like books. Like, well, I couldn't get into this book. Maybe I'll tell you the pages I dog-eared, but you know, pass them on to your neighbor. Brandon comes over. Hey, can I borrow some butter? Also, yeah, and a side of Jack. Contrary, let's see. Yeah, contrary to what is implied in some marriage manuals. Step 1. I don't think you can manufacture that chemistry that makes life between the sexes worthwhile. You can make chemistry blossom, but you can't create it. Efficiently weeding out the possibles who are impossible for you will still leave you with a sizable group of possibles to develop, plus the Tiffany group of probables. So there's like columns of men. Like if you go over to a woman's house and they have a whiteboard of just like lists of men, possible, probable, improbable, run. Okay. I believe in a double-pronged approach to reach these remaining men, general and systemic. The general approach is to go, or systematic, I'm sorry. The general approach is to go to every party you are invited to, every political meeting, community meeting, concert, or whatever that might also attract a possibility. That includes jury duty. Since everyone has to serve, he might be there. Somebody's guilty in this room of having my heart. Don't discourage your friends from matchmaking. Even if the last 3 times around they have paired you with men who would make the most desperate spinster in your section of the country flee, the next one out of the box just might be a prince. That happened to me. My friends Ted and Marge, determined to marry me off, had dragged home 3 horrors for my inspection. The first one was a bookkeeper who didn't drink, smoke, go to the movies, or read books, and who kept a house full of pet snakes. I still get a little queasy when I think of him. Number 2 was a used car salesman who called me girly and pinched my bottom every time he thought no one was looking. And number 3 was a writer, a pretty good writer at that, who hadn't brushed his teeth for at least 10 years. He would not have teeth if that was the case. Number 4, whom I had to be dragged to meet, kicking and screaming all the way, looked like John Kennedy. Had the sensitive, had this giant hole in his head. Had the sensitivities of a poet, the sensuality of Richard Burton, and a sense of humor besides. He was worth the time I had lost on the horrors. Never let up on the general approach, even if you are doing well with the systematic, for the fates are peculiar, and they're likely to plop down your probable in the most unlikely place you could imagine. Well, good luck to you, ladies! From the sensuous woman. Oh my. Welp. No, Nerdheart, I think you have a great hubby. You know, you seem very much in tune with each other. Don't listen to the sensuous woman, but listen to the sensuous woman when somebody requests it. Okay. Thank you for the drama. I got to go to work now. Yeah. Hopefully work in retrospect won't be as bad as the advice from the sensuous woman. Okay. But thank you so much for being here, Bridget. All right, that's not working. Before we get to any video gaming, though, I need to tell you something very important. And that thing is Cop Rock. Cop Rock was a show from 1990 that starred a bunch of nobodies. I've seen their faces dozens, if not hundreds of times, and I don't know any of their real names. You don't know them either. But they were on a show called Cop Rock that Stephen Bochco created. He had made shows like Hill Street Blues, Doogie Howser, MD. He would one day make NYPD Blue, which was very notable for showing Dennis Franz's ass on primetime television. Yeah, we lived through that. Now, the show Cop Rock, it involved LA cops and musical numbers. My God, they mashed them together in 11 episodes. That's the one thing you can say about this show. There were episodes in it. 11 of them. And here's a song from one of those episodes featuring a cop that shot somebody and he is in jail and they're going to sing a song about it. Boo-doo-doo-doo. We should go to our local jails and see if anybody behind the bars can sing a tune. Oh, it's got one of those singing voices. Oh! Oh! He probably threw a bunch of those people in jail. Yeah, if this show went for 12 episodes, the 12th one would be the cop gets murdered episode. You can still like get your arms in those bars, like shink. There we go. Don't worry, he wasn't a good man. So there's no worry. Hey, are we keeping a good man down? No, you're not. You're actually not. There's no worry of that. Okay, let's see if I can get. There we go. There we go. All right, everybody. Oh, okay. Exploration mode. You will not be attacked. Experience the game freely. Well, that's not super fun, is it? Danger may be lurking around every corner. Murder of Crows. Hard mode. Yeah, let's just right down the middle. Crow Country. Caw-caw! Jukebox, how you doing today? In the year 2020, oh. Yeah, it's like a 90s, yeah. Ooh! We gotta get home to watch Cop Rock. My name is Mara. Mara Forrest. Special Agent Forrest. That's me. Don't forget. Don't mess it up. Mara. There we go. Ah. Now this is how you build a woman. My God. It's kind of like the body structure of those little toys that it's like standing up and then you push a button and then it kind of collapses and then you release it and it stands up again. I got a gun. It's chained up. That padlock looks a little rusty. It would probably break with enough force. The Wish version of Tifa from Final Fantasy VII. I better go up to the trunk. Okay. It's the trunk of my car. if it's really holding my hand here. There's something important stored in there. It's my box of handgun ammo. I should stock up. Okay. Boom! Nerdheart, how is your horror movie thing going? What was the one you watched last night? Was that an autopsy movie? What's that? That's a pocket light. Looks like somebody dropped it. Ah, nice. Open the trash can. It's full of trash. Reach in. Hey! Don't just walk by trash cans anymore, people. Put your fist in there. The Autopsy of Jane Doe, for some reason, it really popular, though it was dumb. I never heard of it. Trash everywhere. Not in my city. Man, there's med kits in every trash can. Box of handgun ammo. It's a backpack. It's empty. Did somebody lose it? All right. Ah, this be crow country. Some kind of dead animal. I can't make out any features. I wonder. Boom! Fun. It's one of those low-budget indie films that only has 3 actors in one location. The premise sounded cool, but in the third act it felt so bad the twist felt like a cop-out. Not all twists are great, yeah, but some people feel like the need to have them in their movie. Have you seen, or has anybody seen Good Boy? It's that dog horror movie. I really want to see it. I've heard it's really good. Yeah, it looks cool. Made by the Shudder people. It's a door. It's locked from the other side. This year was a really good year for horror movies. Yeah, what else came out this year? Bronze Keyhole. Now that's a crow. Hello, Mr. Crow. I'm looking for your boss. Do you know where he is? Come on, medkit. Oh, a large medkit. That's funny. Do you have any? Don't have any change on it. Kick it. Wait, kick it. A bottle of it. Man, this whole place. Nothing. Okay. It's a large metal gate. It's locked. Bronze keyhole. Okay. What? What was that? Oh, there's a fucking bear trap. Whoops. Darn. There's something wrong with the ventilator in the fairy pond area. Zian, welcome on in. Thank you for the rub-a-dub. How you doing today? We think something might have crawled into the pipe and died. Don't run the ventilator. And if you do, hold your breath. Seriously. Scott, how are you liking this game? I've had my wish list. So far, it's like a love letter to like PS1 survival horror. It's kind of funny in how it's laid out and stuff so far, but I've literally played like 5 minutes of it. So far so good though. That's right. Sinners, 28 years later. Weapons was great. The new Black Phone 2. So I saw the preview for Black Phone 2, and I had no idea Black Phone 1 was a thing. So when they're like, "Oh God, he's back," and I was like, "What the fuck is this movie?" And Black Phone 2, and I had no idea Black Phone 1 was a thing. So I am not up on my Black Phone lore. It's a diagram of a video game controller. Ah, fun. Okay, raise weapon, examine, reload, shoot, grenade, right. Quick turn 180, good. All right. Okay. The Long Walk, bring her back. Oh, I've heard of that one. Together. Oh, I still need to see Together. That was the one. I keep forgetting about Together. You're right. No, that's a hell of a list. What's that? It's a laser sight for a handgun. Who would leave this? Take it. Now, do I need to... Good. All right, now we got a laser sight. Okay, well, okay, I guess we got to... All right. Back into the... I have no intention of buying a ticket. All these keyholes that don't work. But see, oh, Zian, did you beat Silent Hill? It's fortune telling machine. You have 10 credits remaining. Would you like to hear your fortune? Sure. How did you enjoy it? And are you going to go back and do all of the other endings? Silent Hill F is very popular in this chat. I have not played it, but people who watch me do. The combat stinks. I've heard people divisive on the combat. But you are just like a small child, right? They wouldn't be good at combat, would they? Talk to the tree fairy to enter the fairy pond. Fair enough. But I thought the game was good. I wish the side characters were a little better. Okay. There's a hole for something to be inserted. Ooh, woo. That's not... So we need to find something. Running around with my gun. Can this... Well, oh. Oh, an antidote. We need that. I think the problem was the game labeled the difficulty settings weird. It's either story, which is the normal mode, or hard. Yeah, usually, because we just had that with this game, where it was like, nothing will attack you, you just get a story, and that was the easy mode. And then, like, the middle of the road was the survival horror one. It's a page from a magazine. Humanoid enemies will take more damage if you get a headshot. Well, a headshot also has a chance of decapitating some enemies. Funny thing is, you're totally right. You are a child. Why would the combat revolve around Dark Souls perfect dodging? Yeah. I mean, unless it was, like, established that you're some badass kid. Right? She always had a way with a board with a nail in it. What is my fucking inventory? Like, I got all this ammo. I got a gun. I got 3 med kits, 1 big med kit, 2. Man, we're loaded up. We got shotgun shells. All right. Fine, I admit it. I dropped the bronze key into the fairy pond. It was an accident. It wouldn't be such a problem if we'd made a spare. To the fairy pond. Did y'all see a fairy pond? Oh, okay. This is probably where it is. Ah, Fairy Tale Town. Ooh, 2106. That's gonna come in handy. It's like the giant numbers. And breakable weapons was the best part of the combat. Interesting. The worst part is I'm sure Konami will be like, people didn't like combat, meaning they obviously love Dark Souls dodging but want guns. I think no guns and breakable. Yeah, I mean, it's like having just like melee weapons adds to the I'm about to die like drastic nature of it, right? Like you're this small person, you're being attacked by giant otherworldly creatures, and all you have is like a stick. Now that's survival horror. Suspense, yes. Oh, I watched I guess a horror movie, The Descent. Has anyone seen The Descent? It's a movie where what's this? 2106. I think it's written in blood, probably. Is it a code for something? Probably. It's a movie where this like group of extreme, well, they like to go hiking, but they also like to go cave jumping, I guess. And what's about that little post box? It's a little house. Okay. And they go into like serious caves, and hilarity doesn't ensue, but horror shit does. And it's very effective making you uncomfortable. Like, they are going in very tight spaces. It's very claustrophobic. It's well done in that respect. So watch out for that bear trap in the middle of the child's area of the theme park. Come on. It's a set of stairs. And then there's a whole third act thing that I did not see coming. It was an interesting watch, though. It was a very unique horror movie. But kind of went into tropey territory towards the end. But overall, I thought it was pretty good. Crow Country Theme Park, coming soon, 1986. Cancel your weekend plans. This is how we talked in the 80s. Cancel your weekend plans with the in-laws and grab your sunglasses. A brand new theme park is opening just a few miles southeast of Atlanta. Explore Fairy Tale Town, Haunted Hilltop, and Ocean Kingdom at Crow Country, which promises a day full of fun and adventure for the whole family. The park is owned by one Mr. Edward Crow, a lifelong Atlanta local and landowner. Yes, that's right. It appears he named the park after himself. Not much is known about Mr. Crow, other than vague, unsubstantiated reports that he is exceptionally wealthy. Nonetheless, we look forward to seeing what Crow Country has to offer when it opens its gates this summer. All these popcorn. It's a box of shotgun shells. Hells yeah. It's just so the eggs are going missing. I think the kids are stealing them. Luckily, it turns out you can use anything as long as it's about the right size and shape. It's weird. I'd assume that the eggs were magnetic or something, but apparently not. I don't know what they're talking about. Oh, jeez. That's funny. It's a wheel. I'm pretty sure it's broken. This is one of my things I would love to do in real life is go to a broken down theme park or an abandoned theme park. It's a strange mechanical swan head. Do I need to put something in its mouth? I can reach the edge of the water. Have you been to the abandoned Flintstones Park in Arizona? No, I don't know if I've seen that. That sounds amazing. Oh, it's been broken. I wouldn't know how to repair it. Welcome to our world. I wish I went to the one I used to go to so many times. I would love to see what's left. Ooh, like where you grew up? What was it called? Okay. We have a theme park in Albuquerque. It's still running though. It's still functioning. But the second that place becomes abandoned, oh, I'm jumping the fence. The staff were so nice. The park just didn't make much money, so they had to sell the rides. And oh, wow. Auction Victorian Village. Whoop. If you get poisoned, use an antidote as soon as you can. Large med kits also contain antidotes, but you might wish to use them sparingly. Frankly, I'm like 10 minutes late, but The Descent was one of my favorite growing up. Did you know? Oh, was there a part 2? Yeah, I liked what that movie did. I was legit riveted. Like, it's a very watchable movie because I really didn't know what was going to happen. Is this a door? I can't see a way to open it. It's a giant, clearly a giant mushroom. Well, welcome on in, Frankie. I hope you're doing well. Good to see your screen name. He's facing the other way. Turn around, turn around. There's a thing there that can be found. Oh, there's a person. Do you have a favorite horror movie? Oh, Beware Devil, good to see you. It was very creepy and like claustrophobic is very unsettling. I'm usually not claustrophobic, but I get it. I get it. Favorite horror movie of all time, probably The Exorcist. And there's Texas Chainsaw Massacre. I really like Reanimator. Yeah. What's y'all's favorite horrors. Watching it now, it's like this is a metaphor of women going on to Discord for the first time. Or women just trying to exist in this world and I'm not allowed to smoke. Ooh, an old cigarette machine. That's when you know you're at a good restaurant, when they have a cigarette machine. Read the staff memos posted on walls around Crow Country. In every save room, there is a book containing all the staff memos you read so far. Neat! Read as much as you can. Humanoid enemies. All right, we've heard about headshots. When shooting, your bullets will do more damage if you're closer to the enemy. So attempting to shoot enemies from far will use up your ammo supplies more quickly. The 1989. Ooh, yes. I saw that. I had seen it before, but it was on Paramount Plus one night on their streaming channels within Paramount Plus, and I hadn't seen it in a while, and it was at the part of the kid's funeral where he gets in a fist fight with the grandfather. This movie is something else. Balls to the wall. My top two are Jacob's Ladder and Puppet Master, although I haven't seen Puppet Master in ages. Also really like Phantasm. I need to see Puppet Master. Yeah, I don't think I've seen Puppet Master. Phantasm's that, like, really old one, right? Oh, what? What? We have to use our gun now. Hold on. No, wait. I forget what button. Oh, wait. Wait. Well, I'm out of bullets. Yeah. Beetlejuice classic. How did you like Beetlejuice? Because I think they did a good job having it be... All right, so let's get better at shooting, shall we? Here we go. It'd be nice if he yeah. Oh, there's more than one? Yeah. Okay. Good thing we have all these health packs. We're fine. Okay. What did we use our... Didn't we have a grenade? Didn't we pick up a grenade? Ugh. Now, if I could lead the guy, I too really enjoyed it. I will always love clever set pieces and practical effects. Yeah, I think they did the better thing in waiting to make a Beetlejuice sequel, and enough of the principal actors are still around, and it's like, let's fucking go. Leave me alone. Wow. There's a note taped to the lid. Shipped to Marvin Trumbull, 1806, Acara River, Para, Brazil, South America. Contains samples of geological interest. It's full of rocks. Each one is embedded with pieces of shiny metal. Is this a crate full of gold ore? I'm not a delivery truck, so I can't go through here. So fair enough. Oh, the fly's great. Have I seen Videodrome? I don't think so. I also really like The Thing. The Thing is great because every 5 minutes you see the craziest fucking shit you've ever seen in your life. And then it moves on. to a little set piece, and then you see the other thing, another crazy ass thing. Yeah, the thing is fantastic. Crimes of the Future. I've never heard of that one. Never seen it, but it's on my list for this month. Which one? The Thing? Or Crimes of the Future? The Thing. Oh, it's so good. I played the remastered Thing game on this stream a while back, and it was short and very enjoyable. Short and very enjoyable, like I like my women. It's a collection of video game tips. When shooting, your bullets will do more damage if you're closer to the end. Yeah, we know. Oh, is this a safe place? Yoink. From Beyond is a good one if you're into the thing's practical effects. Okay, cool. Also recently saw that Cronenberg did the film adaptation of Naked Lunch. Ooh. I haven't seen that. Dear Mr. Crow, I'm writing to you in relation to the incident which occurred within your theme park in July of 1988. As you know, a 15-year-old girl by the name of Elaine Marshall was injured. The incident occurred within your premises and within working hours. As such, the Marshall family is holding you personally responsible. See, that's why I don't want to... It would be terrible to run a theme park. Just kids running around. Your presence is required in court. We expect to hear from you immediately. G. Williams, State Court. No, thank you. Surprised this whole place hasn't burned down. Yeah, no kidding. It's a fireplace. It's crackling softly. Staring into the flames, I feel something. It's a curious mixture of hope and dread. Maybe everything will be okay, and maybe it won't. That's the safe place. Okay. Was Naked Lunch... It's that episode of The Simpsons where Bart rented a car and they went on a road trip, I think, and they went to go see Naked Lunch, and then like Nelson says like, I can find 2 things wrong with that title. It's a collection of staff memos. Okay, so this is the save place. It's a couch. Ah, classic couch gameplay. Doesn't look super cozy, but you'd have to make. I think I'm going to watch the new... I really like the new Naked Gun. I really enjoyed it. I think it was a nice mixture of homage to the originals and like newer comedy. I am curious to see what you think of it, but I really liked it. Kick it. Handgun ammo. Nothing. Tolman's Records. Monday morning, driving to work, boss calls into my car radio. He doesn't normally do that. Something has obviously gone wrong. Intruder alarm going off in the second unit. Boss thinks someone is down there. Get to work, check the security cameras. Someone is down there. He's standing right by the pool. All security doors down to the pool are locked. Check security records. Doors untouched since 6 p.m. on Friday. Alarm has only been triggered. I turn on the intercom, try to communicate, no response. But I can hear the sound he's making. Something is wrong. His clothes don't fit him. Something is very wrong. Yes. When my clothes don't fit properly, it becomes an APB. I want everyone to know. My clothes don't fit right. It's a cabinet. Oh shit, what was the code? 2-1... Fuck. Oh, there it is. Whee! Whee! Okay. Okay. And we just need to run past these goons. I'm not wasting my bullets on these guys. I have better things to do with my bullets. Caca! So wait, there's a cosmic future. Summer of 1990. Here at Crow Country, we can't wait to share your optimistic vision of the future with you. There we go. Med kit. But yeah, I definitely need to see Together. I've been wanting to see that for a while. It's probably on streaming somewhere. It's a sign. It's a sign. Okay. A handwritten letter. Hey Ed, want some good news? I finally found a good site for our gold mine. It's in Para, northern Brazil. Just like we wanted, there's a disused mine here. The locals gave up on it years ago. It's still in decent shape, so it shouldn't be too much work to get it looking the part. Marv. You know your cousin, Marvin Berry? I got the sound of the new theme park. Blocked from the other side. Yeah, I think it's broken. Look at the photo. Ooh, gross. And there's something in the tree. Wooden carving of a woman. Alan Tudyk was announced as a guest. Ooh, that'll be great. I love Alan Tudyk. It's a wooden carving of a woman. All right, what was that code? Oh, fuck! Watch out for the bear trap. Oh, wait. 2106. Yeah, I don't... There's no 0 on these keypads. 2186? Or, well, yeah, either way, there's a 0 in there. 2106. 2106. Write that down. I think what there's a Comic-Con that's going to be at Buffalo Thunder. And I think Tara Reid is going to be there. Which, you know, good for her. Medkit? Oh, small tank of gasoline. Thank you very much. Yeah, I had a bomb. I had like... Wasn't Ian, what's his name, from Sharknado at the bakery last week? If he was, it was one of my days off. Oh God, the mouth breathers on the morning show must have loved that.
Oh my God, Ian Ziering. Star of stage and screen. Sharknado, Sharknado 1. Oh my God, the classics.
Where did this go up? Oh, right, this thing. I can reach the edge of the water. That's my answer for everything. Just shoot it. There's a strange mechanical swim. Do I need to put something in its mouth? I don't have any items. All I have is a... No, it's a waste. Peek? Do we have a duck repair person? So yeah, both of these are broken. I'm pretty sure it's broken. Caca! Alright, let's... Oh, right, I didn't even look at this person. Sir! Sir? What happened here?
What? Who?
My name is Mara Forrest. I'm here to help.
They attacked me. All I wanted was proof of love.
What's your name?
Arthur Mole. I just needed a clearer photo.
A photo of what? Who attacked you, Arthur?
Those things. I don't know. Those people. They saw me and...
All right, stay calm. You're bleeding quite badly. I should help him.
What did you say your name was? What did you say your name was?
Mara. Come on, I think we should take a look at your leg.
Bad day to you.
Bad day to him. Yes, exactly. I don't want to waste my good med kit.
You're gonna need a larger med kit.
I still feel kind of bad. Come on, let's move you to somewhere safe. You don't look too heavy. Move Arthur. Put him in your inventory. Come on. I have just about the right amount of squares in my inventory to put Arthur. To my car. Nice. He'll be safe there for now. Gasoline. I've obtained gasoline. That's what I say every time I go to the gas station. Soda can. It's just a trash can. Okay. No more antidotes or anything like that. Oh, wait. There's a note on the floor. Tree lady. Oh, perfect. We need this. Tree lady. 3184. There we go. All right. Ah! She turned around. I think I remember you have to talk to her. There was some kind of phrase you had to say. I don't remember what it was, though. Take heed, O great fairy of Greenest Glen. Guess I was wrong. Maybe the staff have it written down somewhere. Oh, I see. I see. Prithee. Listen to me. Hark. That sounds good. Hark. Oh, beauteous fairy. Oh, damn. Sensuous Woman's getting a lot of play today. Oh, Blessed Fairy. Okay. Well, 3 non-sexy words. All right. Well, everybody, for those who weren't here for, let's see. Okay. That'll be good for now. All right, everybody. It's the redeems are so weird. I was just thinking the other or earlier today, like people don't be hitting the redeems up as much, but they're there for your enjoyment. So, but no matter what you do here, I hope you enjoy yourself and stick around and hang. Meg, good to see you. 3 non-sexy words. Let's go, Meg. Of course, we are talking about The Sensuous Woman, and of course, this book was written in 1969, and the views and opinions of The Sensuous Woman are not necessarily representative of 2scott2handl, Master Brews, Evil Scott, Alpha, or any of their subsidiaries. Now, we do have a little bit more of the chapter we were in previously, so we'll just continue that. But Meg, how the hell are you? I hope you're doing well. All right, we got table, goat, wind, and Meg, give me 2 non-sexy verbs. Of course, we are in the middle of the chapter, Where to Meet Men. Let's see. God, this is a big chapter. Okay. So, previously in The Sensuous Woman, they were talking about, oh, well, there are men you should absolutely not date, but then there are, like, probables and possibles, things like that. And this is a way, the systematic way to meet men. Non-sexy verb, kill and swim. All right. Here we go, everybody. The systematic approach is this. Sit down and decide exactly what kind of man attracts you and is good for you, and then go about tracking him methodically. Well, there you go. That's all you need to do. Let me give you an example. Barbara had a glamour job as secretary to one of America's leading theatrical producers and access to some of the most fabled men in show business. They all came through her office eventually, and many asked her out. Sound perfect? Not for Barbara. She realized one day that this plum of a job was a dead end for her because the kind of men who turned her on were not the flamboyant, emotional personalities coming to show business. Instead, she was melted by the quiet, solid, introverted engineer types. When this realization hit Barbara, she got herself a list of all the engineering firms in New York City. I'm going to find every engineer in the tri-state area. A great number of them were located in the huge engineering building on East 47th Street. We all know this building. So she wrote letters of application to the personal departments of 3 of the bigger companies in that building, and shortly afterward took a job with one of those firms, the one that was growing the fastest and had the most young men in it. So this is her approach to finding, I mean, is this crazy? I mean, all right, let's read on. Before she knew it, Barbara was up to her ears in engineers. Really put the ears in engineers. She couldn't avoid them. They were in every office, the halls, the elevators, the snack shop, everywhere she went. Doing it in the workplace, that's right. That's the systematic approach. Let me give you another example. When Vera got her divorce from her printing salesman husband, Ralph, she swore she would never go to another nightclub again. He practically lived in nightclubs, entertaining clients. She wanted a rugged outdoor man, someone who could lift something heftier than a double martini. Realizing that Chicago wasn't the ideal hunting grounds, she and the children moved to Oregon. Her cousin had a farm there just outside of Eugene, and found him almost immediately. He owned one of the farms adjoining her cousin's, and he likes to pose for paper towel covers. Oh boy, we're in for a treat, that's right. Vera hit pay dirt right away. She was inordinately lucky. But she said that if the pickings in Eugene had been poor and she couldn't find the man she was dreaming of, she wouldn't have been discouraged at all. She would just have tried another area of the country. Maybe Wyoming or Missouri. For she knew he was out there and that it was only a matter of time and using her head before she found him. Loretta had her heart set on a lawyer. She didn't have the skills or aptitude to become a legal secretary, but she joined the local Republican club. Lots of lawyers are politically minded, and did volunteer work. While she did meet lawyers, none was to her liking, so Loretta, being nonpartisan, switched over to the Democrat club. There she started dating a possible. When he didn't pan out, she turned to the Conservative Party and found a William Buckley type who met all her specifications. Her only problem now that they're married is that he spends too much of his leisure time on political activities, but that she should have figured. With an axe Aowa, I'm just at this political party to get laid. That's why I get into politics. My friend Karen is nutty about doctors, so she's doing volunteer hospital work. Putting it out there. She hasn't met the doctor yet, but if she has to volunteer at every hospital in town, she'll eventually track him down. God, this sounds exhausting. I have a weakness for men in the communications industries, so I made friends and got jobs with people in the TV, radio, and publishing fields. I was surrounded all day by men who attracted and stimulated me, and met others at night through dinner parties and cocktail parties given by friends of mine who were also in those fields. If I had a yen for the academic type, I wouldn't surround myself with electricians. There's some smart electricians. If I want an oceanographer, I wouldn't look for him in Kansas. Right? Figure out what your dream man would probably do and get yourself as close as possible to his world. So far in this chapter, I have been primarily advising single women, widows, and divorcees. If you are married, intend to stay married, but yearn for a lover, you don't have quite the same mobility as the single woman, especially if your husband won't allow you to work. So, wait, now we're just going right into cheating? Okay. I'm married, but I want a lover. If you have preschool-aged children and limited funds for babysitters, it will be even harder, but not impossible. You still have access to a number of men whom you would never consider as husbands, but who would be more than adequate as lovers. The fact that a man is constantly overdrawn at the bank and unable to hold on to a dollar, or is chintzy about letting his wife have and use charge accounts, doesn't mean he wouldn't be a perfectly good partner, a perfectly good part-time bed partner for you. Part-time bed partner. I am not personally pushing you to involve yourself in the intrigue of infidelity. However, this is... Being a romantic, I hope you and your husband have such a great time in bed that you don't have any sexual energy left for another man. But not all people are married because they like each other. However, God, not all. Let me read this again. Not all people are married because they like each other. That should be like the bare, the barest of qualifications. Well done, Slytherin, well done. However, yeah, really. Man, I'm just getting great marriage advice. I've been missing out. I'm not going to sit in moral judgment against you if you feel your personal circumstances.
At least you get
Thank you for
something.
being third, Rachel Loretta. That's been sitting there for a while. Good to see you. We're in our second helping of The Sensuous Woman today, and boy, it's been a doozy. All right. Okay, I'm not going to sit in moral judgment against you if you feel your personal circumstances would be improved by taking a lover. This section will tell you how, not if, you should cheat. So this book is totally recusing itself and like, I'm not saying you should cheat, but if you are going to cheat, this is how you should do it. Who are your prospective lovers? They are men in your community who have the job mobility that enables them to meet you at odd hours of the day or night discreetly. Where are these men? All around you. Take another look at your children's piano teacher, or the piano tuner, or the piano mover. They got muscly arms. Many of them are swinging ex-musicians. How about your golf pro or that muscular gentleman who gives you tennis lessons? Classic. Newspaper reporters have erratic schedules and often erotic natures. Portrait photographers are always popping in and out of homes without any questions being asked. Get out the phone book, make a list of photographers, and go portrait shopping. Hey there, photographer. I think my eyes were closed in last photo. You need to come back over. Almost all high schools have adult education courses. Take a night course in creative writing or woodworking or some such. You might find a soulmate who has no objections to cutting a few classes with you. I mean, does it count if I'm married to a photographer? Like, is it still cheating? I don't know. Have him put on a wig. I don't... Woodworking. I got some wood you can work. If you have a large bare yard, get an estimate from that handsome landscape architect. He may give you a free hedge to conceal his love affair with you from your neighbor's prying eyes. Yes, can we put a hedge in my front yard big enough for us to fornicate in? Thank you. If you live in an academic community, grab yourself a professor. Scholarly types can always get away for hours at a stretch if they find you attractive. Watch out for jealous female students, though, who might write anonymous letters to your husband. It has happened before. Students who they should not be having anything with. Anyway, okay. Some of the men you come in contact with are complete washouts. Insurance men only want to sell insurance. Fuller brush men are too square. Dance instructors quite often like other men, not women. Plasterers and painters don't seem to have any urges stronger than the ones that drive them to make a complete mess of your house. Forget supermarket managers and shoe salesmen. By the end of the day, they hate women. Yeah, the jealous classmates is what you should worry about when you're cheating with a professor. It's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. Shoe salesman called out. Sorry, Al Bundy. He does hate women, though. So. In spite of the fact that they make house calls, doctors are usually wary of being seduced by patients. But if you are an urban dweller, you might be able to snag your favorite specialist. Doctors in cities have more illicit affairs than doctors in the suburbs or country, because a suburban doctor is leery of parking his easily recognized car, those MD license plates, remember, in front of the same house too often when everyone on the block knows the occupant never had a sick day in her life. Doctors are nervous too about any hanky-panky during office examinations for fear of getting slapped by a scandalous lawsuit. You're going to have to entice, because it's illegal, by the way, you're going to have to entice your medic out of his office if you want a complete physical. Hey-ho, hey-ho. There are all, again, this book is saying, I'm not saying you should do this, but if you want to do this, this is how you should do it. There are all sorts of repairmen, delivery men, and delivery boys. Let's say men. I would especially recommend that you keep away from the grocery boy. Almost invariably, he is a gossip and won't be able to resist bragging about what he's been delivering to you. There is a good possibility that he will boast of his exploits not only to his juvenile cohorts, but to your worst enemy. Okay, this is like OJ writing the book about he would have killed his wife. I didn't kill those people. However, if I did, this is a great idea for a book. This is a great idea. You may have good feelings about door-to-door magazine salesmen. And we all know our neighborhoods are rife with door-to-door magazine salesmen. I'm always convinced they're offering me a great price on the Ladies' Home Journal just to lull me into opening the door, whereupon they will pounce on me, slit my throat, and steal my great-grandmother's diamond and garnet brooch. Gotta fight through them on the way to the door. They're everywhere. Everyone's buying and reading magazines these days. 1969. Okay. I either buy my magazine subscriptions by telephone or go to my friendly neighborhood newsstand where the proprietor is 108 and has arthritis in both legs. I could outrun him with a year's supply of the Sunday edition of the New York Times piled on my back. I am also afraid to pick up strange men on the street, as you should. With my luck, I'd get Jack the Ripper or a plainclothes policeman. Darn, not another cop. The best way for a married woman to meet prospective lovers, again, you shouldn't do it, but if you want to do it, this is how you do it, is through her husband. He works all day with men, several of whom you'd probably adore. If you're absolutely determined to have no conscience, encourage your husband to introduce you to his business associates. Or give a party. His stockbroker, his lawyer, that VP in marketing he has lunch with once a week can be easily scanned during that big cocktail party you're giving next month if your husband can be induced to invite them. But no fair complaining if your husband starts chasing his stockbroker's wife. Yeah, easy, fair game, right? Remember those naughty intentions in your pretty little head? All women, married, single, widowed, or divorced have trouble at one time or another in their lives finding men that please them. Even the most glamorous woman sometimes hits a dry spell. When it happens to you, don't get depressed. Experiment with a new hairstyling. Buy an extravagantly feminine dress on sale. Go on a diet. Redecorate your bedroom. Do constructive female type things that will keep your spirits up, and be sure at this low time to double your manhunting activity, using both the general and systematic manhunting approaches. It won't be long before you hit real gold again. Constructive female type things like dieting, baking, and not eating what you bake. All right, that was... Woo! Rearranging furniture. Putting pillows in different places. Women things. Okay. Oh, have we insulted all the women here yet already? Okay. All right, that was a double. I'm buying pretty clothes. All right, where we go? We got a tree cam to get to. Hey, everybody, let's say hello to the co-host and all co-hosts.
Master Bruce.
Over here. We've also insulted all the shoe salesmen, electricians. Yeah, go fuck yourself. Get a better job. It's a simpler time back then. That was funny. Hey, cheating on your husband is dicey and you probably shouldn't do it. However, do it the right way if you're going to do it. Painters, plasterers, and a bean. We got a bean. Yes, yes, yes. One more? One more? Oh, he needs a haircut. But it's also getting colder, so I don't think he just needs a clean up. He just needs a glow up. Basically. Okay, that was a good treat cam, everybody. Good hustle on everyone's parts. Of course, it is bean time. Oh. No. Okay. This is either going to be... What was it? Oh. Stinky socks or Tutti Frutti? Oh. Oh. Yeah, it's stinky sock. Oh. No, we'll get to it. We're doing it we'll get to it. Don't worry about it. Oh. Oh. Yeah. Okay. If you're a member of my Discord, !Discord, and I hope you are, we have a channel on there called You Laugh, You Lose. This is nothing new to the streaming world. You submit videos that you think would make me laugh out loud. Hello, Shumi. Welcome on in. No, you got in the... Oh, Shadow did a bean. Okay, yeah. All right. Welcome on in, Shumi. Good to see you. But yes, the laugh you lose is no stranger to the streaming world. And so if I lose, if I laugh, if the video you submit to the channel makes me laugh, I will eat a hot bean of the Bean Boozled variety. And if not, we just move on with our lives. But welcome on in, Shuby. Good to see you. Playing Repo over at proshumi.com. All right, this is submitted by, yes, Rachel Loretta. Let's see here. All right, hold on. Make sure, because these reels, when are always like, hold on, move it over a bit. Always a little weirdly formatted. Okay. That'll have to do. Okay, here we go. I'm doing well, Shumi. How are you? Okay. Okay. That was funny. But did not get a guffaw. Still what? I've not fallen. I've gotten close. There have been some close. No, it looped. It went back to the beginning. So yeah, we saw it. But no, that did not get me. All right. So anyway, yes, if you are a part of my Discord, !Discord, and you have a funny video you think would make me burst out laughing, you can add it to the You Laugh, You Lose. We also have a cursed YouTube channel, which is also a redeem on this page. Yes. All right. Well, I'm glad you're here, Shumi. I'm glad everyone's here. I hope everyone's... Even though... God, so I haven't used my AC in my apartment in days, but it does get a little stuffy. So we do have fans everywhere. Anyway, that wasn't very interesting. I'm just being real. Sometimes real is not entertaining. Sometimes you're just being real. And you're doing your best. All right. Let's see. Let's get back to the game. Controller. It's thinking about it. Any second now. Wait, hold on. There we go. Get the audio back up. Okay. All right, so... Okay, yeah, we need a phrase. The phrase that pays, basically. And it's probably written down somewhere. And it's not in there. Shumi, where are you in your work? Are you still on a trip? Are you on a work trip? This is that hallway, right? Yeah. We don't need... Well, let's just save. Why not? Good old-fashioned. I've been getting emulators set up on my computer and having to deal with virtual save cards and stuff. That's been interesting. I'm home now, home for another week, and then I'm to Florida for 10 days. Then I'm done for 3 months. Woo-wee. Man. Are these... I mean, in my search for new employment, I'm always like, it would be cool to, travel every once in a while. But does it get a little grueling? It's got to be somewhat, fun to go on trips and stuff, but... remember to get that fairy pond area. Say this out loud to the fairy. Oh, here it is. Perfect. Hear me. Oh, great fairy. Of fairest forest. Simple enough. It's pretty sensitive. It won't work if you have an accent. Sorry. Jesus. Sorry, Diego. When was this written? 1969? The fairy, the one in the tree fairy tale, couldn't hurt to try. Yeah, I bet that's it. That's all we needed to do. Excuse me, boys. Oh, what? Now there's spiders? Come on. Oh, great. Now there's more. What? Now I'm all... Come on. Oh, wait. Boom, baby. 2 puddles of blood. Ooh, 2 perfectly circular puddles of blood. All right. Talk to her. Okay. Hear me. Oh, great fairy of fairest forest. Welcome, child. Will you protect our precious natural world? I will. Follow me. Dispatch it through the tree. Climb through. I think there's something behind it. Subtle. When they were building this, like, children's amusement park, we need all sorts of levers and dials and cranks and keypads. Because one day it's going to be run down and full of monsters. There's a dial and a lever. It's a pump mechanism. Uh-oh. Those who seek the truth stare into the pure reflective water of Fairy Pond. It's filthy. Oh, great. So this is just gonna be... Am I about to die? What's happening? I have to turn off the ventilation. I can do it from the phone. Okay. So the guy who fixed the water filter did it by running it through the air ventilation system. If you run the filter pump behind the curtain with the incorrect pressure, too high or too low, it'll trigger the ventilator. Be careful. You can tighten up the pressure using the valve handle. Ventilator, do not touch. Open it. Jesus. More gun ammo? Nice. Well, you need to shoot crates to get gun ammo. That's... We all know that. Ooh, trash. I love putting my hand in trash. Oh, just as... Okay. Shotgun ammo. Thank you very much. Watch out for metal bear traps. Yeah, this theme park also has bear traps all over the ground. You can set them off with this. Oh, that's true, yeah. It's a model of a crow with robot parts. The very last time I went to the theater with Ophelia, we saw an action movie about a cybernetic man from the future. I didn't really get it, but she loved it. She wouldn't stop talking about it. I got to work designing this cyborg crow. Since I thought she'd like it, I was going to propose it to Edward as a new themed area of the park. After I lost Ophelia, I shelved the project. Every time I look at that robot bird, I see her face. I think the eye is made from a laser sight. Oh. Oh, nice. It's a robot crowbot. Okay. All right. I can hear something behind it. Who took the Ocean Kingdom restaurant Trident? That thing is expensive, and without it, we can't do the Happy Birthday Sea Monster song. Someone said they saw it in the Witchwood. I'd go check, but that place gives me the creeps, honestly. Wait, where? In Witchwood. Okay. No. Nothing is on fire. Fair enough. Shadow, are you getting close to beating Borderlands 4? Okay. What do we need? Read the gameplay, post. Okay, so what's this thing we need? Oh, cool. So when are you going to, weren't you going to play, one of those, now just cleaning up, doing sites? Ah, I see. So you're still, that's still the game you're streaming? So the guy who fixed the water filter did it by running it through the air ventilation system. If you run the filter pump with the incorrect pressure, too high, all right. Okay. Okay. Horror game beginning of Halloween week, then Ghost of Tsushima on Halloween. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay. Have you never played Ghost of Tsushima? Right. Seems like such a waste of bullets. Can I get a headshot? Oh, now I'm being chased. Okay. No, Watch Fernando play it. Oh, I'm dead. No. Watch Fernando playing it. It's yeah, it's just something. It is, yeah, something that you would play, like similar to like Assassin's Creed and whatnot. Ah, nice. Yeah, I enjoyed Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost of Yotei seems cool. At this point I'll probably never get around to it. But I'll most likely wait till it's cheaper. Had more ticks, yeah. Well, I would hope, yeah, I would hope the PS5 edition would. I mean, yeah, it's a beautiful game, and you know the PS5 edition would use a lot more of the horsepower. Is there anything? This Wimpy looks a little different. Time to move it. Big red button. Another big one. Since I'm getting Yotei for birthday, I thought, yeah. Pro turntable. Ooh. There's a large empty slot in the back. Use item. I haven't been able to find, like, things, like, items to use. I still need, like, something to put in a hole. Yeah, I liked the combat system of Ghost of Tsushima. And you like change your stances for different weapon types and stuff. Towards the end, yeah, it was once you get past the learning curve, it's really fun. No entry. Silver key. So there's like Bronze keys, silver keys. Damn crows. Bronze. Okay. Ooh. It's not really... Unless this game does that thing where a little speck or pixel is like in the world and you just have to go around and hope to trip over it. It doesn't seem to be like any obvious keys around or anything. Gross. Is there anything? Can't see anything. Oh, and that's because it's not real. Of course. Oh, health. Nice. Just sitting there, large med kit. Right. There's nothing past here. Although, looks like it was done with the wire cutters. I think it's how Arthur got in. Seems like he cut himself on the fence. Gross. And we've seen this before. Hey, Ed, want some good news? I finally found a good site. All right, yeah. Oh, nice. Bada boom. Very rarely. But Shadow, yesterday in your stream you were saying Borderlands 4 is like a 7 or 8? How does it square up to the other games in the series? If you're looking for a machine chain, one of the swan boat people took it to fix a broken swan. I told them not to take it and they took it away. You can't reason with swan boat people. For the machine chain, one of the swan boat people took it. That's nice. Story was meh. Well, with those games, it's like, it's more important that it's fun to play. Better than 3. 2 is like the best one, right? That's the impression I get. I think I remember you have to talk to her. Yeah. It should just be the same thing, right? Hear me every time I have to do this. Of Fairest Forest. Hear me, O great fairy of Fairest Forest. Welcome, child. Will you protect your preternatural world? Yes. PS1s to play hopefully one day. There's a passage through the tree. I could fit through it easily. Need to go back to PS3 ones to play hopefully one day. I think I still have my PS3 somewhere. I think it's at my parents' house. It was the one that was a backwards compatible. That was a big deal back then. It was a pool of water. It's filthy. Yeah. Those who seek the truth stare into the pure reflective water of our fairy pond. It's an engraved message. Yeah. Is this what Final Fantasy IX looked like? Kind of that... like a step above 7. Oh, right. Wait a second. Bottle containing antidote. Right. I don't have anything powerful. I have I have shotgun shells, but no shotgun. All the shotgun shells I can eat, but I have no shotgun. And there's the chicken. All right. What else do I have? I have like... yeah, it's already equipped. But I got like a... read note. I didn't really get it, but she loved it. She wouldn't talk about it. I think the eye is made from a laser sight. I already took it out of his eye socket. Okay. Well, I already had a laser sight. I guess I don't need this for anything. Okay. There's a dial. So this thing... what? If you run the filter pump behind the curtain with the incorrect pressure, it'll trigger the ventilator. Be careful. You can tighten up the pressure using the valve. Okay. Tighten it. 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 Let me go over here. Nope. And this is like hurting me, right? Oh, I'm poisoned. That's not good. And then antidote. Yes. We will use the antidote. Nice. All right. Because there's... and that only lasts for a few seconds. Doesn't it? It doesn't last, right? We will wait. Yep. Okay. And we're poisoned? Ham. Yeah, I don't know what this is about. Let's see. Ah, fuck. Do I have? Yeah, I got handgun ammo. Although, If I can lure him over to the barrel. Come on, dude. No. Come get me. Come chase me. Chase me. No. Over. No, fuck. Okay. Hold on. Come back over here. Overall, I do think this game is charming. Nah, it's not going to do anything. Oh, I got him, though. I was trying to explode him, but, yeah. Is this a real door? I think it's locked, but there's no keyhole. What about that little post box? There's a bronze keyhole. Where are all these damn keys? That did something. Right. This thing. Swan breaks down, take the egg out of its wheel system. Doing so disables the radio signal that locks the wheel until you can get a mechanic out to fix it. Okay. I need the egg or something egg-shaped. I don't know what that glowing thing was that I shot, but okay. This guy. That would be too easy. Let's see. Ba-da-da-da-da. And we're out. Ah, fuck. What? Come on. And we're back. Is there anything else? Right. Section of video game tips. We did that. Oh. That's handy. Section of staff memos. Wait. There's something wrong with the ventilator in the ferry pond area. We think something might have crawled into the pipe and died. Don't run the ventilator, and if you do, hold your breath. Right. Well, I figured that out. Tolman's records mark next Monday morning. Driving to work, boss calls me and the car radio doesn't have normally. Get to work, check out the circuit cameras, some of them, yeah. Cha-chow! I guess that's a good mechanic. You just never run out of handgun ammo. All that glitters the history of the 1848 gold rush. Stephen E. Cook. Bow-down. Can I ask why the dig site access is that cute little house? Don't you think there's a chance that some kid would want to go looking in there? At the very least, let's keep it locked via the keyhole on the mailbox. Give me that key. I need the key. It's a vent. Is there something inside? Whatever. The fire marshal was here this morning. She said the following rooms are due for inspection. Crow's Lounge, Model Railway, Utility Corridor, Submarine, Crow's Office, Wednesday, Crow's Lab. She also said we need to replace the Ocean Kingdom storeroom door. All important. Leave me alone. Gross. Okay. Luckily, they don't follow me. Let's see. Okay. I wish I had a melee weapon. That would help out. Didn't have to use bullets every damn time. But thank you for the handgun ammo. All right. And still haven't found any, like, keys or anything. These don't do anything, do they? Yeah. They're just moving mushrooms in an amusement park. Let's see. Boom, health pack. One of them roly-poly health packs. Oh, antidote. That's nice. Knocked from the other side. Oh, right, the backpack. What is... Yeah, I shot this one too. Or I shot the other one. It does something. I don't know what, though. Here we go. The bathroom. Every bathroom needs to have one box of handgun ammo in the sink at all times. Vending machines and trash cans may provide you with supplies if you're running low. Yeah, just put your hand right in that trash can. What could go... Oh, fuck you, dude. Eat shit. Is this the men's bathroom? Ooh. Oh. Hold on. Injured. We're back to fine. It's a toilet. There's something in there, but I can't get at it. It's blocked by a pile of old bones. That's definitely the men's bathroom. Lovely. I don't need to go right now, thankfully. What's this? It's a magazine. A magazine just floating in the toilet. Strange sighting at abandoned theme park. Aspiring paranormal photographer Arthur Mole sent in a Polaroid he took while exploring the abandoned amusement park Crow Country. Could this thing possibly be real, or is it just another hoax? Here at Beyond Magazine, we're not convinced. Try a little harder next time, Arthur. Okay. Ooh, Arthur being called out. It's covered in blood. It smells so bad. Oh my god. All right. It's a sink. Agent Marafora saves the day once again. Let's get both of them going. Yes! All right, we've successfully done the bathroom bit of the game. It's not... Right. And we need... Nothing. Okay. Him. A silver keyhole. We've done this already. Okay, so an empty slot in the back. Oh, wait, hold on. I see. Hold on. Of course, we need to supply power to the crow thing, although it has enough power to turn around. And there's a sweet-ass button behind there. Ugh! If only this thing had power. Oh, did I shoot? Is that what I shot out? Shit. No. Where does that go? The main gate. This leads out to the public parking lot. It's been blocked ever since they shut down Croker and leave it. Okay. And how the fuck did I get... Oh, I got in here through there. Okay. One thing I said about this place, stick has always been pretty cheap. Cassandra doesn't care for it anymore. What happened here? How's this guy doing? Oh wait, was this? Nothing. Health pack. How are you doing? I'm okay. You can be honest with your hurt. Your leg hurts pretty bad, right? Yeah, it's throbbing. It feels weird. And you have a headache? And you feel kind of queasy? How did you know? The thing that hurt you, it hurt me too. Not the exact same one, but still. Do I need to go to the hospital? Mara? Just sit tight, all right? You'll be safe in the car. Do you, though? All right. Just in case, I have a box of handgun ammo waiting to go. All right. Talk to the tree trait in the fairy pond. You have 9 credits remaining. Would you like to know more? The code for the keypad has been written down and left on the ground in Fairy Town. The phrase to say that it was written on a memo in the crow's lounge. There's nobody I can call. How depressing. Health pack. All right. Okay, so that's still... But yeah, the 2106 there, or 2706? Well, it doesn't matter because there's no O on the keypad. No keypad. There, where's the other keypad? There was another keypad. Yeah. I'm kind of hitting a wall with this game. I like the aesthetic of it. This might be one to just play off stream, though. I don't think this is very... that's not... Ah! What's the other... God, there was another keypad. Oh, shit. Let's move the sound. Okay. Let's check in. Of course, if you're a member of my Discord, and I hope you are, exclamation point Discord, we do have a channel there. It's a you laugh, you lose situation. We did one earlier. This one is sent in by Nerdheart. We finally got to yours. Oh, no, indeed. Yes. And of course, the rules are as such. If I laugh, if I guffaw, if the video you make me watch makes me... Ha! I can't just be amused by it. It has to, you know... laughter is a tricky, sticky wicket, you know? So... this is from Nerdheart. Yes. And now we need to do the obligatory, because every YouTube video is formatted differently. There we go. There we go. Seamless. Okay. Look at my eyes, Nerd Heart. I always lose mine. Okay. 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 Although that is like, what is the reason? Yeah, yeah. Well, there's another one. Same puppet that you put in there. So we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, but that is the only reason. Like, that is the only reason to have Snapchat, right? I don't really use it. If dust could accumulate on an app, Snapchat would definitely have dust on it. But that is the only reason. Nobody cares. Be like, oh, I sent this to you on Snapchat, and there isn't nudity. Who cares, right? That's what Snapchat's for. That's what I've heard, at least. Anywho. All right, everybody. I think we've played Crow Country enough. Don't hate it. May not be the best streaming game for me. We're just kind of going through the same 3 or 4 areas trying to find a key, and it's not really snapping. So I think we're going to call it a day. We will be back next Tuesday with another of the 12 spooks of 2scott2handl, 11 a.m. Mountain, 1 p.m. Eastern. Thank you so much for being here, everybody. Let's go find somebody to raid. And Shadow, you're streaming a little later? Or not? Because in 20. All right. Gen Silent Hill 3. Barrows. Barrow. Boom, 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 boom. We did bonus stress. Let's go. Raid. Stress XP. Playing Final Fantasy X. All right. I know, buddy. Give me a second. All right, we're going to go hang out with Stress. He's playing Final Fantasy X. He's fighting a turtle of some sort. All right, everyone, thank you so much for being here. It was a great stream, but it was all because of you.
Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. Thank you for watching. 2Scott.